Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to we're going to do a get ready with me and try our hand at a Valentine Day-ish look. I don't know. I have some palettes. I'll show you some palettes afterwards. I know like it's already Valentine's Day, but I can show you guys some palettes afterwards of what you could use for a Valentine's Day-ish look. I'm home with a migraine today. The vomiting kind. It's not fun. But at least at home I can sit and I got a toilet super close by. We're going to use the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. 100% using this. And then I have the Makeup by Mario Etheral palette that I want to use with it for some of the mattes. And then yesterday before, I was sitting here putting stuff away. And I just dug out one little stack of palettes. And I was like, holy moly, these all are definitely Tammy tones. But then I started swatching stuff. And I swatched this puppy. This is my only YSL. Grace calls this my bougie palette. No, you should be good.
Should be, or am I?
You're good. We're not I got a migraine. I'm not leaving the house, so we'll be home. What time are you off?
5.
Oh yeah, we'll be home. But I swatched these, specifically the two shimmers down here. So I think we might use this today as well. And then afterwards, I will show you guys. See you later. I'll show you guys some other palettes that are Valentine Day-ish. If the video goes out, like it looks like it went out, comes back, it's because I MIA to the bathroom, okay? I still gotta do my skincare and that. It's makeup, so I took my meds. I had a very nice ramen bowl. I had a cup of tea, peach tea, no sugar, no milk or anything. It's a David's tea. That's the brand. Just like a peach flavored tea. It was very nice and refreshing. I bought the wrong stuff when we went to pick up a couple of things yesterday after our therapy appointment. I thought, you guys know I'm a Coke Zero drinker. I always have Coke Zero on hand because I find Coke helps when I'm having a migraine as well. Well, I seen this one, Coca-Cola Orange Cream. It does say high in sugar. I didn't realize that. I thought I had grabbed a case of the Coke Zero in this flavor. I did not. It's just because I like to watch how much sugar I intake. So I'm not somebody who does consume a lot of sugar to begin with, but I still like to, I'm overweight. So if I cut back on sugar, it makes me feel better about myself. There's 39 grams of sugar in this can of Coke. The calories don't bother me because it's low calorie. It's the sugar. But let me tell you, it tastes like a vanilla Coke with orange flavor. Really good. Alright, I already did my toner. I'm gonna go in with the Ordinary. Yeah, this morning when I woke up, I felt pain starting last night. Before I went to bed, I ignored it because I was like, it's nothing. And then I woke up to use the bathroom, felt some more pain, and I was like, I still have a few hours before my alarm goes off. It'll go away. But then I woke up, and then it was like, poof, poof, and then puking. If it's I've gone to work and I've stayed at work during migraines if I don't have the nausea or puking. I've worked plenty of shifts since starting this job with a full-blown migraine and I just pop pills throughout my shift. Because migraines pop out of nowhere, so I don't expect to be like, oh, I gotta go home, or oh, I can't come in every time I have a migraine. I've even stayed at work when I am like, woo, lightheaded with one of my migraines. When I'm like sick, it's making me sick though, nauseous, I won't because I can't be like in the middle serving a customer. Last thing I want to do is not be able to make it out of the deli and then make a mess. So that would be embarrassing. I'm gonna go in with my Innisfree. Just a little bit of this, because I do have another product that is new to me that I want to use. Actually, I have two new products. I have a setting spray now. We had to pick up oil yesterday after therapy. So we stopped at Walmart quickly. Of course, I didn't grab just oil. I did get myself 2 new t-shirts, this one being one. 2 new t-shirts and 2 new hoodies. I got a very light, a yellow hoodie, lighter yellow than this one. And then like a baby blue one, probably like this shade blue right here. If you guys you're not wondering, I stopped taking these because I felt like my migraines were getting better, and then they've come back recently. I jinxed myself. These have vitamin B2, magnesium, and coenzyme Q10. It's called Headache Support. It's called 3 grain. I take this instead of going out and buying all those things individually. I just take 2 or 3 of those a day. So I'm back to taking those, unfortunately. I might have to, I've also stopped taking my iron, so I'm gonna have to, we're out. Grace also is on iron, so I'm gonna have to pick some of that up. I'll do that tomorrow, because I'm going to work tomorrow regardless, hopefully. I'm hoping the nausea and puking's gone by then. Bella Bliss vitamin C stick. You have to go on probably Bella Bliss. I found that randomly. I don't even know if Bella Bliss is still around. Excuse me. Alright. Holy Hydration. This is e.l.f. Skin. Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops. Dewy plus brightening. We're gonna give it a try. Some people say it's for dry, oily combination skin. Yeah. Some people say it's a dupe for the Glow recipe. I don't know. Have I tried the Glow recipe serum? If I did, it was like many years ago. Many, many, many. Oh, before I forget, the giveaway stuff showed up yesterday or last night. Giveaway 400, so it's the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes the neutrals, and then with the new glosses in cocoa. The winner for that, just in case she hasn't watched, but it's at Robin Schmicka 1947. I need you to email me. My email is in the description box. Email me with Luna. Yeah, email me with Luna in the email, because I'll need your address to get that mailed out to you. The other person already reached out to me, so I've got theirs already boxed up, ready to ship out. Yesterday's video, I said you guys had, well, Gray said you guys had 3 days to reach out to me before we pick another giveaway winner. It's just because sometimes people don't bother. they either stop watching the videos or whatever, so it's not to be mean, it's because they could be sitting here forever. Alright, let's get into the makeup. I'm going to use the Maybelline. I'll put that stuff up there. I'm going to use that new Maybelline foundation. I kind of feel like I want more hydration. You know what I have here? I bought the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. Have any of you guys used this? And could I put it on before? I'll use it for after makeup. I do want to put this on. My skin does not look glowy or anything in any shape, way, or form. I think I kind of want to use up the rest of my Saie Super Glowy Gel. I have a basket now, guys, that's underneath my desk. All my empties. Skincare, hair care, body care, makeup of all sorts. My empties are I'm gonna start collecting them. From now till the end of this year. See what I actually go through and use up. I can't see me using any eyeshadow palettes up. Yeah, the CoverGirl one feels the closest to this. I like how that feels. So this is not set in stone, but I was talking to some of the girls off. If you're wondering why the light is different to this morning, it's bright outside, so the light is more natural light. Oh, I just realized I don't even have the tree light on. So you're seeing better, more natural light this morning than whatever. If you watched yesterday's video, I showed you like color exposure, why sometimes people's eye makeup and that looks so much nicer, more sparkly than that. It's because of the lights. I know mine tends to look dull half the time, but I try to keep it so that I have like the slightest light right here, because I don't want it to like change too much. Like, I still want you guys to see everything. And then some of you may know this, some of you may not, but apparently you can get a beauty filter on your phone or whatever you're using, and a lot of people put that on, so like they'll turn their head in that and you'll see the filter disappear. I had the kids in that make sure there was no filter on my phone. I don't want... It irritates me when I'm watching somebody and they have the beauty filter on, because I want to see the red, like the redness not in their face. Unless of course they don't have any because they've been blessed by the gods. We're going with this, but yeah, I have redness, acne scars. I actually have another friggin' monster popping up over there. But anyways, I'm gonna do 2 pumps because I can't remember. And I'm using one of my clean brushes. And we'll see how far this goes. I don't know if I've used this one with a brush yet. Or if I have. I swear I was just saying something and then I switched to something else. I remember clearly saying this isn't set in stone yet, but, and then I went somewhere else. I was talking to a couple of the girls I talked to off of Facebook. I consider them my friends at this point. It's not set in stone, so don't take it as me being serious, because we all know I failed to know by January. But I'm contemplating doing no eyeshadow palettes in March at all. Like, because I currently have the Cosmic brushes 2 coming that I ordered beginning of this month. And I have 3 palettes coming from Ensley Rain. Because yesterday I got an email for 10% off. There's like some kind of like Valentine's Day thing. In the email, one of the palettes that's on my wish list, I almost bought it like 2 weeks ago because it was down from $100 and something to $88. But then yesterday it was dropped down to like the 50, I think it was like $52 or $55. And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm getting it because I'm probably not going to get it any cheaper than that. The Cosmic Dreamer palette. And then, of course, the Snow Moon and those 2 new skinnier palettes. They're like very cool toned. I also ordered those. I'm still waiting for her to get back to me. My order's through. I got 10% off. But I let them know, like, you know, I didn't get the free shipping, but they didn't have it in the email or on their site that it was free shipping's only for those within the US. So I'm waiting for a response back because they offered to do something for me. And I said, heck yes, please, thank you, I will take that. There's also like a free gift, but again, because I'm outside of the US, I don't get the free gift either. So they offered something else to me. I'm just waiting for them to respond back to that last email. But yeah. So that means I have those palettes coming as well. So now I'm like, I don't want to buy any eyeshadow. Eyeshadow palettes are my kryptonite. I just like them. They always get me. They always get me. So originally I jokingly was like, I should do a no buy for March. But then I was like, I went from that to being like, well, maybe no eyeshadow for March. Because again, the more I go through what I have, I like, wow. Like again, last night and the night before, I was going through stuff and I was like, wow, like this is like excellent. This is definitely more on the matte side. A couple people were asking about this and I was like, you know what? I really didn't pay much attention because I just chat too much while doing my makeup. I just like sitting here playing with makeup, okay? And it's definitely matte. It says Lumi matte, and I don't know, in my mind I was thinking it would have like a slight glow or something, but no. Somebody's like, does that mean it's satin matte? On my skin, because I have dry skin, I find it's more matte. And yes, I'm going over with a sponge, even though I know it's going to remove some color, which is fine. I mean, it's sitting nicely. It's not, it doesn't look dry. I can still see like all my freckles. I don't know if you guys can see, but I am all freckled here, but I don't have like the freckles that are like just dotted. Mine are really spread out and super light. I see them more on my nose though. I don't think you guys can see them though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any complaints about this so far. Ooh, my foot is itchy. Grace sat there. I sat on the floor and she sat on the couch and played with my hair for a good hour and a half. I was like, so relaxing. If you're a migraine sufferer, you know, you try anything. Do I want to use this? Yeah, I'm going to throw some of this on too. I used this yesterday, the Rimmel. Multitasker, better than filters. Remember how I told you guys that I couldn't get the Milani cream blush? Well, I found It's definitely at a drugstore, but only online. Same with the Revlon foundation I want to try, but it's like, I don't want to place any orders. I came so close to doing so this morning, and I told myself, get out of there. It's a trap. The trap is spend $125 and get 40,000 shoppers optimum points. That's what almost got me. Seeing that, I was like, wow, I could spend that, no problem. We have a Shoppers Drug Mart. It's probably the equivalent to an Ulta. But yeah, I almost ordered the Milani cream bronzer that I've been trying to find, a Buxom eyeshadow palette, Elise Wattier eyeshadow palette, a Makeup Revolution foundation, and a Maybelline brow thing that you, it's a new Maybelline brow product. You brush it in. And yeah, I didn't do it though. I got out of there, logged out. I was like, what are you doing? Just when I think my hair is back. We'll blend through my hairline later. Alright. Next, let's use no, I want to be quite that's a lip gloss. That's not what I want. We're gonna use the e.l.f. contour bronze. I was asked, why do I put the contour where I put it? Honestly, no idea. I mean, aside from my jawline, I put it there thinking it might give me a jaw. It doesn't. I more so just what I've seen other people do. I'm not a professional. I just like the color of contour, especially these cool tone ones. I'll use this. I'm gonna wash these brushes right away today instead of me building them up. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. Yeah, I just like the tones of a contour color. I don't have a rhyme or reason to why I put it where I put it, except for the hope it gives me a jaw. It's like my seasonal depression is crap. When you have a thought and then it disappears. I was gonna say cured by online shopping. Not really. I know lots of people with seasonal depression. I tend to get it too. I feel like now that, because I'm working now and I'm not at home, it's helped a lot. Some people think I'm weird that I went back to work. One, it's money, but two, it gets me out of the house. I'm working tomorrow. I have the 12:30 to 9 shift, so I'm like, yay. Not really. I like that shift the least. I'm like, why can't I work like 4 to 9 like the teenagers do? I get why they do, because they're in school, so they can't come in till later in the day, but having someone come in 12:30 to 9 pretty much knocks out somebody coming in at 4. Alright, and then let's take the sponge and lightly go over. I like going out with the sponge sometimes just in case there's any extra product, plus also helping to blend into the hairline. Dang it, I got these frizzies. Probably end up redoing my hair later. I don't like it right now. Great. I need some eyebrows before I continue. And everybody is reviewing Morgan Turner's Odin's Eye Palette. Turned on the freaking YouTube this morning and that's all that's popping up. Like, what? I'm not buying it. As pretty as it is, I'm not buying it. I'm done buying Odin's Eye. Their formula is good, but I feel like I have what I wanted from them. And I'm still trying to determine if two of their latest Christmas palettes are causing me eye irritation. I'm still going to use them though, but darn it. I gotta get out for a sec. Sorry, guys. That was Matt. He's coming home early. Now that I start this over, I don't know how long the video is going to be. I'll try not to make it too long. But you guys know me. I have no place to be. And I don't do 20-minute, 30-minute get ready with me. So I'd have to be like in a super rush, which I'm not. Powdered bronzer. I'm going to use the Milani one again because I do like this. And then we'll get into that Danessa Myricks palette. Well, first things first, yeah, we're going to start out with, I am going to start with some of the creams. I'm going to put this one all over the lid. It's like a light pink. Man, I like the smell of her palettes. It smells so like fruity. Then I'm going to go into this one beside it. I'm just using an e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to put this on the outside, blend it up into the crease. Try and get something on the eye so I can determine what shades I want to do on the cheeks. That's very pretty. I actually think on the cheeks, I'm going to go into this one. And this one. I'm using an e.l.f. stippling brush. Because I don't have very many pink, like I don't have these tones of blush in my collection. Really, I find mine are a lot warm leaning. And mixing these two kind of looks cool toned. So yeah, this one, I'm in the cream section, and then this one. I'm just gonna mix those two shades to customize my own shade of blush. Yeah, the e.l.f. stiffling brush is perfect for getting in here and using them for the blush. I was having thoughts like, ooh man, how am I going to use this palette up so it doesn't go to waste? This is how. The creams are mostly going to be used for me for blush, and then the powders for eyeshadow. With me randomly dipping into the creams as well, like for a base for eyeshadow. I don't see any reason why to not do it that way. Like you can mix shades in here to customize a blush. I'm like, what's that sound? I forgot Grace is up. She tends to be very quiet. And then, yeah, I always say, don't panic, don't worry. When you see me doing my blush, I always go ham. I always, you know, look at that. Just go over the edge with the brush. Whoop, whoop. I feel like I took the blush over here down a little bit lower, so I'll do the same over here. Man, that smells good. Those blushes, or her palette just smells good. And then we'll leave the cheeks like that for now. All right. Same brush. I'm now going to go into the powder right here. I'll put this on the outside here and blend it. outer corner, in the crease, and up. Cause yeah, we're gonna bring the color up today. I think the concern people are having with this palette is getting a blush brush into the powdered side. It's fine with me not being able to do that. I swear, did I see something pop up there, or was that my own hand I seen? Then I'm going to go into this shade right here from Makeup by Mario and put that out here too. Blend it into the crease. Same thing over here. Still using the same brush. Now I'm going to go into the mix this one and this one, just the powders, and do the same thing. Again, we're building color, mixing colors. What did I use? Shoot, what did I just use? Oh, okay, I used this one, and this one. I forgot. Oh my crap. Okay, so this is where we're sitting. It's very soft looking. I like it. I like how soft. I'm going to go into that lighter, the lightest pink one in here. This one right here, the powder part. And if you have this palette, take it out and give it a good old smell. It smells really good. Someone's like, oh my gosh, Tammy's telling us to sniff palettes now. I mean, it smells nice. I'm just, whatever's on the brush, I'm putting it in here. Yes, it's going to add some color, but it's okay. I'm going to go into the first shade in here. And blend that up top. Yeah, it's like it's very soft. I'm gonna go into this shade, this one, and run these all down here. I feel like the longer it's just sitting on my cheeks, it's still looking cool tone, but not as cool toned as it was when I first put it on. Alright, and then you know me, we're gonna darken out the outer part. We're gonna go into these two right out here. I'm not gonna worry about making it perfect because we are gonna put shimmer into this look. outer corner, blending it up and out. Gonna wipe this brush off. Trying to minimize how many brushes I'm using per look so that I don't have too many to clean afterwards. Because whatever brushes I use, I'm gonna go wash them when I'm done. I'm gonna dip back into that first shade in the, look at that, there's a baby pan. I'm gonna dip back into that one. And just blend over the edge. Okay. For shimmer, there's no shimmers in here. I'm not done with that palette yet though. So I'm going to go into this purple one. And put that. It's subtle, but it's pretty. And it won't be the only shimmer we use in this look. It just feels so soft. There's like no grit to that at all. So yeah, it's very soft. Then I'm gonna go into this one right here. Put that on the outer part. Again, these aren't, what do you call it? They're not going to be, indie sparkle shimmer, that kind. It's a soft, kind of shimmer. So pretty. I didn't think these two are gonna go together, but yeah, they do. They go together. I'm kind of wondering if I want to add a little bit of the pink in there too. Maybe a little in the middle. Matt's asking me if I'm sure if I don't want anything, and I'm not gonna respond because I'll change my mind and say, yeah, get tea, and trying to cut back on Tim Hortons and going back into the purple one, putting that one more at the front. someone will ask me something, I'll say no, and then they ask me again, and I'm like, yeah, okay. This is so pretty. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna use the brush and go into this one right here. I want to see how this picks up on a... I've always used my finger. It's so pretty. I'm about to hit pan on that one. Oh, I am. I see pan so ever so slightly. Turn the brush around, turn around. I'm gonna mix these two. I already know this look is not gonna be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm liking it. I do want to take a small brush. I'm going to clean this off right quick. Looks like it has a color on it that I was going to use anyways. I'm going to go into this brown and this one, mix them together. Just kind of put that at the lash line, outer part of the lash line. On both sides. Just like that, so there's something at the lash line. I'm gonna go back into this one. I'm gonna go into... I do want to go a little bit more back out here. I'm gonna go into this one and this one. And of course, any mess I make, I will clean it up. I'm just cleaning my brush off right quick. Okay, so this is where we're sitting. I do want to whoop it a little bit. So whatever is on this brush, I can whoop it up. Bonjour.
Hi.
Trying to do a Valentine's Day look.
Cool.
I like it. Alright, we need mascara, we need a little bit more blush. What do you got? I like it. I kind of want to go back into this one a little bit more.
Is David at home?
No, he's gone to work.
Oh. I was gonna ask him if I could borrow his Pokemon Violet.
You could text him. He'll get it on his break. Cause yeah, he's at work. Should I put anything on the lower lash line to darken it?
No. I mean, you're just go in there and get it.
I'm not going to get you. Ask permission. That's not mine. Ask him if you can borrow it.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Grace, you're an adult. You can just go in there and get it.
You are.
Yeah, but your brother's also an adult now. I'm not going in his room taking something so that you can use it. I'm going to go into this one and this one. Give it some color down here too. Smoke it a little. And then we'll do some blush and trying to think of what powder blush I have. You trying to trick me by asking me a second time if I'm sure? You already know I'll change my mind, be like, yeah, okay, give me a tea.
I just wanted to make sure.
I know. Tim Hortons is not Canadian, is it?
Technically, no.
Not anymore, eh?
So bought out by Burger King.
By Burger King bought them, yeah. So Tim Hortons is no longer, it hasn't been a Canadian company in years now, I think.
Couple of years, yeah.
I'm trying to think of what blush I have that would go good with this. I don't think I have any cool tone blushes. Do I have a cool tone blush? Thinking. I didn't think this too far ahead before I did this look. This one might work, right? Yeah, we'll use this one from Cover FX. Because the other option that might work... maybe... we'll do this one. And this is a Cover FX blush. It's in the shade Mauve. One side's powder, one side's shimmer, and I just mix them. You could also do a neutral or a nude blush and just let the focus be straight up on the eyes. Probably gonna throw some highlight on. Oh, actually, yeah, I will. Let's put on. Not you. Mesmerize from Rare Beauty. I'll show you guys this makeup look underneath lights too, okay? I'm gonna dip into here and put some of that in here. Then we're going to go into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder. The one that I'm unsure about still, but I'm playing around with it. I feel like I need a lighter shade than this. Like, I definitely feel like it filters. Especially like here. Nothing extra on the brush, just whatever is on here. I just go back over. I do feel like that e.l.f. powder does filter though this area here. I do need mascara. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. setting spray. This is supposed to lock the makeup in. Ooh, I like the eyes. Alright, yeah. Power Grip Dewy set. Oh, it says dewy. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. It dries very fast. Maybe I'm too dry. It's a super fine mist. I do like that. Let's find a lip. It has like a scent to it, but it doesn't smell like dirty feet. You guys know me. I can't stand setting sprays that smell like swamp water, dirty feet. Like your kid's been out running around in the snow and their socks got wet. And then they, about 20 times, and then they left their footwear out there. And you walk in the porch and it's like, I've smelt setting sprays that smell like that. Alright. I feel like the best lip for this look is a... Well, you know what? I don't know. I'm staying home today. Maybe we do good old Pat McGrath. Or... Huda. I mean, one's more pinky. We'll do this lip today. Pat McGrath Lush Lip Gloss in Devine Rose. This is my second one of that shade. I like it. I like it a lot. Some people don't like those Huda filler. The faux filler. I like them, but maybe it's because, well, I don't know. Some people said they find the color separates and the color sits in their lips and then the rest is all clear. I have not had that issue personally. But again, I think it's like we're all different. I feel bonita. I just wish I had big curly hair. Mascara. We'll use the L'Oreal Panorama mascara. By no means do you need to use all these products either to create a look. I just am extra, okay? Thanks for hanging out with me too, guys. I know I have long get ready with me's, but you have the option to not watch. It's okay. You got out early today?
Yeah.
Nothing to do, or?
No, long weekend.
It's a long weekend.
Yeah, I have Monday off.
What? I have to work. Ooh, do I get bonus pay then?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that makes it all better.
Now that you had today off, you don't.
Well, no. Well, if I wasn't friggin' all nauseous and that, I would have gone. I can deal with the migraine pain at work. Can't deal with having to run to the bathroom to puke. Or not making it and puking in the deli. That would be embarrassing. I feel like I don't have a lot left in this one. The L'Oreal Panorama. I do have... This is Panorama. What's that other one? I think, is it new? Oh, Paradise. I don't have the regular Paradise one. I think I did, and I don't think I really liked it. This is the look, guys. Pretend my hair is done. I like it. So we have natural lighting. If you want it even more natural, I like it.
It's alright.
Did you say it's all right? Yeah, the foundation doesn't look dry for being on my dry skin. Alright, I'm gonna close that. Yeah, actually that is, sorry. Yeah, I like it even in natural light. I'll show you guys the color exposure. See if it'll work for this one. I'm just closing the blinds now.
Yeah, we don't want to scare our neighbors.
Alright. So, I only have 3 settings on mine. I don't have like a ton of light. Oops, I hit something. Oops, wrong button. Oh, I gotta turn this on. Sorry. Alright. So, here it is with this more like yellow light. See how you can see more of like the sparkle, shimmer? Less light. I'm convinced that that's what, when people are on Instagram and they're posting photos of their eyes, they're using different lights to make it really stand out. Because as you just seen with natural light, it's not looking this sparkly, this shiny. Still makes it look pretty though. All right. Turn that off. And then of course no light, and then it looks scary. But yeah, I like it. Even without all the lighting. Let me know what you guys think. And are you guys creating makeup looks for Valentine's Day? Oh yeah, I said I'd show you guys a couple of palettes that would also work if you're looking for like those tones. I'm not gonna go through my whole collection, but I have a couple I can show you. Let's put on the old spectacles. I literally, all I did was I took out this one drawer. That was it. Palettes that would work, that, at least that I already have in my own collection. If you don't, it's fine. This Pat McGrath one. What's this called? Devine Rose Quad. This would create a pretty Valentine's Day look. You could use all 4 shades, just use 2, use 3. Knowing me, I probably end up using all 4, or at least use those 3 there. Another one that would work, NARS. NARS has several palettes that do have a lot of similar color stories. So it doesn't have to be this one. None of these have to be like the palettes you use, but just think of the colors that you already have in your collection. But this one here would have been a great one. The Afterglow Tempting. Why not call it Tempting Afterglow instead? But this is also another similar color story. These are like toppers, they're not shimmers. But yeah. Another one that would work. This one here, the Huda Matte. What one's this? The Cool Matte Obsessions. This one would work. Or any palette that has like color stories like this. And you can get shimmers from whatever palette you want. If you even want shimmer. The Huda Nude Light. This one's also, it has those like similar tones. This one has shimmers in it. That one's my favorite one in here. But yeah. This one would work for those kind of tones as well. I was surprised because like I said the other day I was just I was looking for something, and this is the drawer that I found the YSL palette in, and I was like, what the heck? And then I realized how similar like the color stories in here are. But this one would work too. Even this one. Well, I don't know. Did I open this one up? Look. If you want more like that gray mauve, gray taupe, that would work as well. Because you have this color here. What else would work that's in here? Not that one. I think the other one in here that I would use for a Valentine's Day look. It's one of my favorite. I mean, most of what's in this is my favorite, but this Kylie one, the mauves, this palette's one of my favorites as well. But yeah, that would work. I do have other palettes. The Makeup by Mario the Ethereal. I'm like, where's the words? But yeah, because this here tone right here. This one and this one. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a baby panda in that one now too. This palette is part of my Pan It, Use It for this year. Even if I don't, I'm still keeping that one. That one I want to try and use at least once a week. Other palettes that would work, guys, are that new e.l.f. Ethereal palette. The 10-pan one. It doesn't have to be like mauves. I feel like I'm showing you guys ones that are like with mauve pinks. This one's more like rose gold. No, this is nude rose gold, but this e.l.f. one would work too. And I think this one, yeah, this one too. This is the Need It Nude, but this one has some like light shades in it, and there's like a rose gold color right there. It doesn't have to be like pink. I wouldn't use that one. If you have this one, the Mini Rose palette from Natasha Denona, that would work. I guess it just depends on if you want to do like pink or not. The Mini Starlit, it's not pink, but I would use this one for a Valentine's Day look. Maybe like these three and then deepen it out with this one. It doesn't have to be pink or mauve. That's just where my brain goes to. This e.l.f. Rosewater one would be a good one. Is this one called Rosewater? I think so. This is... I have this one and then like the nudie one, but this is a good one too. I don't know. Those are just some suggestions. ColourPop has ones that would also work. Or if you have... lots of people have ColourPop, Tarte, Wet n Wild. Just look at what you already have. You could do like a nice soft look with a Morphe palette. Lots of people don't buy Morphe. I still buy Morphe because I still like Morphe. Truth or Bare palette. Even just do like a nice soft look. If you have Tarte tends to have like a lot of similar color stories. This is just one example. But like the Juicy palette, it's very pink. Pinky peach. Could use something like that, or this one here. What one's this? Maracuja Juicy. This has 2 cream blushes and a cream bronzer, but this would also work for a nice Valentine's Day or look. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab all my palettes. I got too many. Maybe you don't even like doing pinks or mauves. I like pink and mauve shades. But, whoa, there you guys go. It's like adios amigos. Makeup Revolution, there's this one here, Enchanted Icon. Could also do a look with this one. Or if you have any of the bigger Revolution palettes, they have like, I think like 15 or 20 shades in them, I think. You could do looks at those. Just look and see what you have. I'm pretty sure. Some of you might be surprised I didn't use this one today. The Charlotte Tilbury, what one's this called? Love Palette, Beautyverse. That would have been a good one to use today too. Maybe I'll use this palette tomorrow. Because that's a pretty shade. Not extra sparkly or anything, but it's super pretty. This one's like a cream. If you have, it's like a burgundy, but there's like, you can kind of see an orange in there. If you have cream shadows and you're like, what do I do with the cream shadows in the palettes? Just use them as a base, as if it's like an eye primer or whatever. Sheer it out. That's my suggestion. I feel like I have a couple of palettes that do have cream shadows in them, and I just use them as a base. Just like that Natasha Denona one, I used 2 of the creams to start the eye look out with. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I just thought of something.
That's why I smell burnt toast.
Burnt toast? Trying to think of where I put my ColourPop palettes at. I only see a couple here. It's like, where's the rest? I feel like I'll show you guys a couple. Oh, other ones that would be good to use too. This one here from Sephora, if you already, I don't know if this one you can still get or not, but this one's not necessarily pink, but it's soft. I would use this one because some people are looking for Valentine's Day palettes, like palettes to use for a look. That would work. thought I just seen something. Maybe you have this one here, the ABH Glam to Go. You could do look with this one. Or Sigma. I only have like, but this one here, Electric Pink. I feel like we all have palettes. This one here, some of us recently got this one from BoxyCharm. You could do a soft look with this one, and then like, there's this pink, kind of like pink gold shimmer in there. Look at your ABH palettes if you have Cosmos. You could do, yeah, I'm pretty sure you could go into any palette you have, whether it's high-end or drugstore. Create a look. I know I have a lot of high-end. And you could also just do soft looks with, well, this is a favorite. There's this one. There's a couple. ColourPop has a few. I have the Blush Baby one. This would be a good one if you want like to actually go for like a very pink look. You could use that. If it doesn't have to be pink, but you want it to be soft and pretty, use New Mood. That's a good... ColourPop has good ones. Deja Brew. I have this one because my That's Taupe one got way too old. I'm waiting for ColourPop to do a legit sale. You could do, if you have this palette, Wild Nothing. I don't hear anybody talk about this one. This is my second one of this one. This is one of my favorites. You could do a peachy pink look. Just combine like this color with this one, and then maybe go in with these ones. This is that has like that wet look effect to it. You gotta have it under certain light, but it's so pretty. This is a good one. Maybe you have Very Well. This is new. A lot of people picked this one up. If you didn't, like again, just look through your collection, because some people are looking for palettes to use for tonight. We ain't going out. I'm not going anywhere with a freaking migraine. I'm staying home. But lots of people are looking for suggestions. Just look through what you already have. Don't go out and buy anything. Oops. How did that get down there? Alright guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer, but that's just some ideas. We don't need another Tammy sits here and hauls out every single eyeshadow palette she has. Just look through what you have. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you celebrate Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day and have a good one. Hope you get lucky. God bless.